Aquarius, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into this reading, y'all. I was supposed to be recording the rest of the channel messages, but like I was so like, y'all know it takes a lot of energy for me to record readings with personals, etc. So I had did a couple of them like back to back, and I was so tired. But then I went to go cook, and baby, I was asleep after that. So I woke up and now I'm just up, okay. Night shift queen, period. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this channel message, okay. So this is going to be a very interesting message. If you don't want to hear it, it will be a little bit graphic. Okay, you may want to just go ahead and click off the video. All right. This is how I know the message is going to be interesting, because I literally just shuffled all of my cards into each other, and now they're all going in the opposite directions of what they're supposed to be going into. Actually, I'm not even going to use this deck. Spirit is saying use a different deck. So I'm going to actually start with the Miss Cleo deck, but first let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. I'm just gonna leave all these cards the way they are. Let's move to the new deck. So let's get into this. Where's that Miss Cleo deck? Where is it? Here it is. So we're gonna be using this for this reading. This is the actual deck here. Somebody definitely donated to the channel. All right. So if you want to donate anything to the channel, new decks or etc., you can definitely check out the Amazon wish list. Okay, but let's talk about this channel message, because this was very interesting when I actually got it. So Aquarius, what's going on is that somebody wants you to like kill them or take them out of their misery, or like take them out. This is somebody here who wants to be put out of their misery due to the fact that like you play chess and they play checkers. And I feel like one thing about you, Aquarius, you play the long game. And this is somebody here who does not think long term, but they don't know how to play the long game, or they may have thought that they knew until they encountered you, and it's kind of like, oh, they're really playing the long game, or this is like a worthy competitor, or like you know. All right. It says you play the long game, but they don't plan until the end, only until like the climax or whatever it is. They don't plan to the resolution. One thing about it I will say is that one thing about people who are criminals or who try to execute certain things, they always plan to the end, and then they have A, B, C, and D what could possibly go wrong. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. And it's 4:44. I'm actually recording this reading. So like I said, this is somebody who's no match for you, and they understand that you will only continue to exceed or outgrow them or overpower them. So somebody's like wanting the easy way out, or more importantly, they just want you to put them out of their misery, because it's like, if you can't beat them, join them. And it's like, you're not joining over here, you're not doing any of that shit, you're not none of that. So somebody's like, you might as well just put, and it's so funny because I do have 444 on the channel message, and then it's 4:44 o'clock. So and then I have some quotes. Okay, so some quotes. It's like, it will be an honor to surrender and bow down to you. You are a mighty warrior, and I am a mighty competitor or enemy, but I am no match for your technique. Okay, if you guys have ever seen the regular show, remember when Rick and Morty, not Rick and Morty, I don't know why I said that. That show could be significance, but remember when Rigby and Mordecai, they went to go learn Death Kwon-Do, and whole time, like, Rigby, he was not winning, or he couldn't beat Mordecai doing anything. But then when he learned Death Kwon-Do, okay, and he was beating him at a game, or he was beating him period, he realized that he was more powerful, or he started like doing all this shit. Whole time he thought that he could like win, and Mordecai was never trying to compete with him to begin with. But he made a fatal mistake that he learned one move that was so powerful, but he didn't think that Mordecai would think to learn a move as well too, which was like the death block. So like divine protection is here. 4:44. You are protected, you are loved, period. This person, it's like they can't find any holes in your alibi, in your story, in your defense, in your protection, and more importantly, you're so protected that everything they throw your way is either backfiring, or you absorb it, transmit the energy, and you send it back to them. Okay. What I was saying. Yeah, also these could be significant. Somebody cutting their hair, a bookstore, emphasis on like swords, or like something about a kabuki or kabuki brush, or emphasis on swords. So somebody can have like a sword collection, or a dagger collection, or a I forgot what the swords are called, but I'm hearing Hattori Hanzo. If you ever seen Kill Bill, Kill Bill could be a significant. When she had that sword, it was so fucking fire. And then also the TV show Samurai Jack could be of significance. Samurai sword collection, or somebody has interest in this. Maybe somebody likes anime or oriental films or hentai. Okay. But yeah, I cut the deck. I have the Three of Pentacles, and I do have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like this is what's going on, Aquarius. Like somebody can't compete against you, or they have came to the conclusion that you will always win, and then it's like, you know, even though you have won, you're not even at your best. You're not at your highest evolved form, or more importantly, you're not at your highest energy voltage, or you're just simply not at your highest capacity. Okay. And I feel like whoever this person is, it's like they're realizing that, or they're realizing that, you know, yes, you've won, but this is only the beginning. You're only going to get stronger, wiser, better, or become more protected, or I'm getting up the ante. Okay. And whoever this person is who wants you to literally kill them, and I don't mean physically, for some of you guys maybe physically, but I was getting the energy of like take their soul, like take their soul, spiritually kill them, cross them out, or defeat them to the point where there is no point of them going against anybody else, or causing anybody else pain, strife, etc., or them competing against anybody else. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some tarot to start this reading. But yeah, that was basically the channel message. And when I got the channel message, it was just so eerie, because I'm like, huh, what? Spirit, are you fucking serious right now? But then I'm like, okay, cool. And then we do have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so that's double confirmation of what I was saying. Then at the top of the deck, we do have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands versus the Ten of Swords. I feel like heavy is the hair that curls, heavy is the head that wears the crown, or more importantly, krill, whales, something of that nature could be a significance. But no, literally, this is somebody here who they just know that, you know, the jig is up. Like, you know, on Kill Bill, she was like, look, you either are going to have to kill me, or like they're going to keep coming after me, or you're going to keep chasing me, coming after me, whatever. I'm going to turn the card. So we have the Justice card, the first card out, the the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, and then we do have the Emperor card here. Let's go ahead and go into the Power of Love deck. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull some energies for that. Yeah. I feel like somebody wants to leave with their integrity intact, or more importantly, like they have no more integrity. It's a responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul. You manifest love with each and every action. So I feel like you could be somebody who's very loving, very caring, and you're not a fighter unless you have to be. But you're a very skilled opponent. You're a very worthy opponent or competitor. Okay, this could be somebody who, like I said, they were competing with you, or they felt like they could never win against you. Like, so it's like, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, creativity. It says you devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So like I said, you could be like a light worker, light bearer, light energy person, or somebody here. You choose not to do dark art, so you choose not to get dark, or you choose not to go toe to toe or match somebody's energy, or to go to the dark side here, or act in a very fucked up way unless you have to. Okay, the next card we have here is ownership. So I feel like you own yourself, you own your powers, and I feel like the things that you do that are bad and things you do that are good, or that you accomplish, they're all equal. There's no good, there's no evil, there's only it is, if you know what I'm saying. And then we have respect. I feel like this person here, this could, like, all this competition or this energy could have all been stemming back to being respected. Hold on, because I think Domino's at the door, y'all. I think she won't come in here. Every time I do a reading, she won't come in here. Come on, Domino. Come on. Yeah, so that's kind of like what the situation is. It's like it all came down to like respect, honor, pride, ego, all these different things. But more importantly, we have self-love here. Somebody here who does not have self-love, or like your self-love overpowers any type of motive or anything they have going on. Also, you could like be really spontaneous with like your approaches, the way you do things, your methods, etc. here, and somehow everything always works out for you, or it always, you know, works out, period. Okay, but more importantly, like I said, Ten of Wands. This person's realizing, like, no matter how much you go through, no matter how stressed, how burdened, how much baggage you have, or it's being placed upon you, how much responsibility, power, etc., you're realizing that great power comes with great responsibility, and you have that. And this is somebody here who wanted like great power. They wanted to win. They wanted to compete to win, or they wanted some type of respect here, but it was not rooted in the pure intentions. It was not rooted in the right energy, light energy, or it was not rooted in positive, clear, pure energy or pure intentions. And I feel like the Justice card, this is just the justice. This is how the cookie crumbles. You could be seeing 555, a wicked turn of events for either you or them, but like I said, this is just what it is. Okay, hold on. nose ring doing a little crazy thing. But yeah, this is just what it is when it comes to the situation. Like, somebody's realizing that, like, you know, light as a feather, stiff as a board. Your heart versus your flesh, your heart will always win, and your pure intentions will always win, and they will always lose. Yeah, Five of Wands. This person was actively competing against you, or literally with the Five of Swords. It's just like, no matter what, they felt the need to be right, to be powerful, to be seen, to be this, to be that. Or more importantly, you always winning. You're always benefiting. You're always flourishing. You always, okay? And this is maybe like how they view you, or like whatever it is they meant for like a loser or a downgrade, or, you know, someone here who they're frowned upon, they're shamed, or more importantly, like they're like an outcast, or somehow, some way they're never on top, they're never winning, they're never in first place, or they're always losing competitions, they're always losing arguments, or things are just always going downhill for them. And then we do have the Emperor card energy here. So like I said, regardless if you're a man or a female, you're showing up as the Emperor. One thing about the Emperor energy, it's all about action, it's all about force, it's all about responsibility, it's all about getting shit done, or more importantly, going to bat, protecting and providing as well too. And I feel like the Ten of Swords, somebody's realizing that you are no match for the Emperor. You're no match for the Emperor. We have Libra here heavily. Like, this is like karmic rule, karmic justice, or just the way the cookie crumbles here. Heavy fire sign energy, heavy air sign energy, specifically Libra here, and Aries as well. But yeah, this is just what it is. And I feel like this person wants you to like put them out of their misery, or like they're willing to bow down, or put their sword down, or just relinquish whatever they were trying to compete for, okay? Or more importantly, they were trying to be in first place, or be right about, or win, because they realize that they're never going to be a winner, or you're not going to win against me. Yeah, King of Wands. This person's being showed up as King of Wands, whether they're a man or a female. They're in their masculine energy as well, but more importantly, the King of Wands is somebody here who, like, they always have the plan. They always know what they're going to do, but somehow something in the mix of that is misconstrued, or the actions are wrong, the intentions are wrong. Somebody here who has a thing where it's like me first, or me, and then y'all. Or like, you know, somebody here, you're playing a game with somebody, you're playing kickball, and it's like this person wants to win so bad, but it's like they're not doing what they need to do. Their aim, or their trajectory, or their protection is not as good, or they just want to win because they want to win. That's just period. Like, this person can have a really big ego. But like I said, with the King of Wands energy, let's talk about it for a second. Yeah, Three of Cups here. I feel like what's going on, you're always celebrating around this person. You always have good news, or you're always having a good time, or there's always something bright, new, and interesting, or positive, or good. I'm hearing goodness or goodies, okay, happening for you, or you're being given or receiving, whether it's like recognition, reward, etc. And I feel like the Seven of Swords reverse, they may have even expressed this to you here, hinted at it, or this is about that, y'all. My iPad tried to say that I ran out of space. But yeah, I feel like this is just the situation. You may have picked up on their energy, or their sore loser energy, or how they're always in competition with you, or there's always some type of animosity, or like they don't really clap for you, or there's some type of energy offered. For some of you guys, it could be somebody who's like either, or some of you guys, this could be somebody who was like a hidden enemy, all right, or like they could have been like a foe, like a friend turned foe, okay, or like somebody who turned into a foe, okay. Somebody could really be eating foe. I love it. Okay, but yeah, with the Nine of Swords, I'm getting very like Asian or Oriental like interest, backgrounds, descent, or somebody may like these things. Somebody may like Super Street Fighter, fighting games, or fighting things, or, you know, something of the sort, or watching shit, like I said, anime, things with subtitles. But I feel like with the Nine of Swords energy, with the Five of Swords, this person is realizing, or they had to come to the realization that, you know, everything is stemming towards how they feel, their self-worth, them not giving themselves self-love, or more importantly, them feeling like they have to constantly prove themselves, because this is all they know how to do, or this is the only way they've came in their mind to get what they want, or get the recognition or reward, or hey, you're doing a good job, or the celebrations, the right happenings, etc., or for shit to be about them, the spotlight to be on them. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant card here, so now we have Taurus energy here. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like you work with the ancestors here, or you are backed by not only your spiritual team, your ancestors, the Most High God, the universe, your angels appointed to you upon birth, or that have come since then. And I feel like what's going on, like I said, Ace of Pentacles, this is like their last wish. This is their last wish, their last living will or dying testament here. Yep. It's like I'd rather be killed by you than be killed by somebody here who's not worthy, who's not worth it, or somebody who I didn't even put up a fight for. Okay? It's like it would be honorable for you to like take them out of their misery, and more importantly for you to just crush them. Crush them. Literally like crush them. Yeah. Because whoever this person is, when they see you, let's see what's going on here, collective. Yeah, so the first card out, we have the King of Swords. So when they see you, they see that you're very skilled, you're very analytic, you're very focused, you're very poised, you're very honest. You could be very pure with your intentions, and more importantly, you just give off this energy where you're just graceful. Okay, somebody may even play Okami. I know I love the game. But yeah, then we have the Queen of Cups energy. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Or this could be like a flip side you have. So it's like when you're not being poised on your masculine energy, being analytical, you know, looking over things, strategizing, making your next moves, being honest, taking care of business, or, you know, putting plans together and executing them, or helping people do this as well. You're in this very loving, nurturing, kind, sweet energy, whether you're a man or a female. Okay, very supportive energy. And I feel like the Nine of Wands, this person here, it's like they have some type of pent-up aggression, resentment, or some type of wall here that is, they think that is built here, and it's like they watch you, or like they watch you do what you do. Yeah, and I feel like the Judgment card, this person could have had like some type of wall up, or like it's like they feel some type of way about this shit. And it's like the Nine of Wands, they could have had like, I think they had like a good alibi or a good way to hide this, or make it to where you couldn't pick up on it, or give off this like weird shady ass vibe here. And I feel like with the Judgment card, this is the final judgment, this is the final countdown. It is what it is. Hulk Hogan, okay, could be significance here. The movie Napoleon Dynamite, or even what is that, the movie Rocky. Those movies could be a significance here. Yeah, but I feel like with the King of Pentacles, this person may have always wanted to be the King of Pentacles, to be seen as wealthy, to be seen as, you know, powerful, to be seen as somebody here who really got it like that. They're very powerful, have the fruits of their labors here, or, you know, more importantly, they're caught up with the material world, or they're caught up with the materials and not about the principles. You're somebody who, you're more about principles, you're about clarity, understanding, evidence, etc. And this is somebody who's just caught up with the material realm. They're like, they have flashy eyes, they could have ADHD, or more importantly, this is somebody here who literally is just caught up with material things that are deemed as desirable, admirable, or excuse me, admirable, desirable, or more importantly, seen as like amazing by people who have maybe a lower IQ. People here who are caught up with having like fancy cars, nice clothes, designer, money, women or men, or, you know, what do they call it, power and rule and control and things of that nature here, or respect. Boom, respect. Also, this song by Kanye West, Flashing Lights, and I'm hearing, I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know? Like, flashing lights, lights. What do I know? Flashing, no. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believes in shoes and cars. What floors in her new apartment? You're something. You more like love the star shit. I'm more of the trips to Florida. Yeah, I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles here, this person is realizing, like, no matter how hard they train, how hard they work, or how hard that they focus, or maybe even pay for something here, for tutoring, training, or even pay for respect, or pay for certain things, or whatever it is, it's still not going to match up, okay? We're going to put some cards in a second, but yeah, Ace of Cups energy. I just feel like you have a new offer, opportunity here. Or more importantly, this could be somebody here who, like, you could have gave them opportunity to drink from the same cup as you, or opportunity, or a chance, or something of the sort. Temperance card, to be your equal, okay? To be a student of yours, or to be trained by you, or whatever it was. The Temperance card, we got Sagittarius energy now. We got water sign here as well too, but yeah, that's what it is. You could have gave them a chance to, like, learn what you know, do what you do, or to watch you or to be your pupil, okay? Or even be equal of yours, to where it's like, you know, balance. We're on the same path, we're on the same direction, but this is somebody who does not want to share. They're like mine, 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 mine. Or there's somebody here who, like, you can invite them on the same path as you, on the same road as you, and they would still feel like, no, I want my own road, I want my own car, I want my own this, I want my own that, me, mine, 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 mine. Like, they can have energy like this, and I feel like the Six of Cups, it's like, child, it's like there's no going back to the past after what they've said, what they've done, or like the whole situation. They know this, you know this, etc. And then I didn't even see the King of Cups reversed that fell on top of the Judgment. Like I said, this person is also emotionally manipulative here. They're either immature, or like I said, they may have tried to use, like, at one point they could have had a tactic to where they would use people's like emotions, or like ethos, logos, pathos, or, you know, if you're a good writer like me, you know what that is. It's kind of like a form of manipulation, or I wouldn't say manipulation, but more like swindling, persuading, or to see your point of view, or to side with you, or to understand your argument. Like, this person could have used that before to like overpower people here, or as their strong suit, or to get certain things that they have gotten accomplished, or they have won before. But I feel like that doesn't work anymore. Or I'm getting the song or the album The Sun's Tirade by oh, and I get so ahead of myself. Yeah, feel like I'm running in circles, and I'm just holding on to my wealth. Isaiah Rashad. Yeah. That could be a significance. I forgot what the name of the song is, but like I said, Three of Pentacles. I just feel like they could have did this in a community or in a group, but I feel like now people are have caught on to this here, and it does not work anymore. So now they're trying to find new tactics, but it's just like, it's like they're going about the whole situation the wrong way, going about leveling up, or just being them their whole wrong way. That's confirmation right there. But like I said, with the Moon card here, more water sign energy. This is like their true nature, or like what they truly wanted here. Like I said, King of Pentacles, they want to be seen as somebody who's very materially wealthy, control, respect, prosperous, or, you know, this is what they would focus on. This is why they wanted to defeat you. I feel like you have these things, but that shit don't matter to you. Or like, you know, it's cool, it's nice, you know, whatever, you indulge, but I feel like you're not overindulgent, or you're not too much worried about these things. And I feel like somebody here, like more importantly, Aquarius, your air sign, so like you're above it all. More importantly, you're just more worried about clarity, truth, the humanitarianism that you have, giving love, receiving love, helping, and all the other stuff. The revenue, the material world, all that stuff comes afterward, or it'll come when it comes. And then we have the Star card here. This person realized that you are a true star, you are truly chosen, or more importantly, you are truly worthy. At first, it could have felt like you were just getting these things just because, and, you know, or you were having these things, or the celebrations, or people were giving you your props, or whatever it was, and it was just straight bullshit, or you're not doing anything. You didn't even do anything. Like, this person has to work hard, 10 times harder than you, to get what you have. And I feel like these things just come to you with grace, with ease. And I feel like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here, at one point, like I said, you are the Queen of Pentacles as well. Whether you're a man or a female, you're highly provided for, or people either provide for you, or you're highly spoiled by yourself, the universe, etc. And the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, you have energy where you only prioritize what's important, and all the other material shit comes after. That's why you get what you get, and you don't push your fit. Yeah, Lover's card energy. This could definitely be somebody who was a close-knit connection that you guys had. But more importantly, at the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So like I said, this person could have felt like, you know, you could be bossy at one point, or like Five of Cups, no matter what you do, you're never taking a loss, or you're never crying over spilled milk, or you don't know how it feels to go through these things. And you know what it feels like to be this version of themselves, or to encounter or meet through this. But I feel like you've worked yourself up, blood, sweat, tears, and true grit. Okay, and that's where you are now, or what you have, or, you know, you're working towards that. And this person feels like you don't feel their pain. You don't feel what they feel. You've never experienced this, or, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pull some oracle, my universal oracle, okay, that I have made. I'm going to pull some cards out of there. But more importantly, like, yeah, this person wants you to kill them and take them out of their misery, because they're realizing, like, no matter what I do, my intentions, or I'm just rooted in the baddest energy. And I feel like what's going on is that you may have tried also to not see them in this light, or to try to not see them like, okay, this is not what they mean. This is not their intention. This is not how they feel about me. This is not, but no, it is what it is. Yeah, some cards, like, you have to confront it head on with the Five of Wands. Because this is the situation, this is the issue, and this is the confrontation, this is the battle or the situation at hand. Mulan, can you be a significance here? Remember how it was like, she was a woman and she did all this stuff and all this and all that, but like beforehand they were like, Mulan, you would never make your family proud, and you will only, you are a disgrace to your family, blah, 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 blah. And then she ended up changing her fate. Okay, you could have had a situation like that, or you could be going through this as well, or multiple times. But whoever this person is, I feel like, you know, they feel like you have peace of mind, or you prioritize your peace of mind. And I feel like they've never had peace of mind, or they don't know what this feels like. They may think that it's boredom or stagnation, but no, peace of mind. Like I said, you have this peace of mind, or this peace that comes to you in this grace. And then we have this, the card S&M by Rihanna. You know, she's a Pisces. Okay, you could definitely have Pisces placements. But it goes like, I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Like, you know, you can be perfectly good at being bad, but you choose to be good. You choose to be peaceful in your approach or your energy, etc. here. Or it may even have took you a long time to cultivate this peace, this understanding, or this knowledge or teachings here from multiple people or other teachers or whatever it is. And then I'm also hearing idolatry. This person may feel like people idolize you here. Okay, when I feel like you're not even going for no shit like that. Yeah, the next card I have, yeah, get it by any means. This actually came from a song by Schoolboy Q, and it goes like, you can fuck my bitch, you can have my hoe. Get yours, get yours, get yours by any means. But some of you guys, if this is like a close-knit person, like this is like a friend, they may feel like you have it easy with the women, you have easy with the men, or like you don't have to work as hard towards the opposite sex, or, you know, getting what you want. They have to do it by any means, and I feel like, you know, you don't. Okay, this is another reason why this person feels this way. Yeah, the next card, yeah. Also, I feel like if you want to plan a trip or you want to go on vacation, I feel like it's easier for you to plan these things or find the money or the finances, or somehow they just randomly show up or here. Or people may even invite you on these things, or invite you to certain trips or invitations or etc. And it's like they don't get the invitation, and you're like, well, I don't know why you didn't get it. I don't know why they don't want you there. I don't know why. And then it's like that pisses them off as well too, or certain things they just feel not included in. Certain benefits and perks that you have that they don't have. Okay, yeah, what do we have? Yeah, I feel like, and then I have destroying malice and evil. So I feel like this is like what you're doing here. You could have been at one point where evil was all that surrounded you. I'm also hearing Kendrick Lamar say, the evil of Lucy was all around me. I tried so hard to not self-destruct. I forgot what Kendrick Lamar's song that was. But like, yeah, you could have at one point been surrounded by nothing but evil and malice. Or like, for example, Samurai Jack was of significance. He was literally surrounded by evil and malice everywhere he went. Or, you know, the little demon devil thing that he was trying to literally defeat. All the different stages that he went through, all the different things that he went to, rain, sleet, snow, etc. This journey, this track, etc. And this person feels like, you know, they may know this or they may not know this, but more important, somebody here who feels like you've never experienced that and you have. But I feel like you're humble about it. Yeah, the next card, it says, hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. Gotta play my teas. Okay, also, I feel like what's going on, like, when it comes to you getting certain things by any means, I feel like shit that comes from afar, or shit that is, or certain things that people, etc., opportunities that are far from you, or like far-fetched, you somehow always get them, or they somehow always come true for you. Okay, yeah. Or like people always admire you from afar and they never have, because people may feel disgust towards them from afar. Okay, also for some of you guys here, this could be a person to, well, you guys may have a shared past or trauma regarding like pedophiles or people, or sexual trauma or healing sexual trauma, etc. like that. You guys both may have been through these things, and I feel like this person is still scorned, or they have not healed that or healed their trauma here. And I feel like you came to the conclusion of you healing it, or you're working on it. And more importantly, it says stays on your P's and your Q's. Yeah, like that song about Lil Uzi. He's a Leo, by the way. But this person may feel as if, you know, nobody can catch you lacking. Nobody can catch you slipping, or you're always staying on your P's and your Q's, and it takes them a hard time to focus or stay on their P's and Q's, or have their priorities together, or more importantly, get their shit together. But like, this is a pleaser of their own. This is somebody here who only wants to please themselves, and they don't really care about anybody else. And like, you're the opposite. You care about everybody, whether like somebody can literally hate you and spit on your face, and I feel like you can still see them through God's eyes, or you see things through God's eyes, a spiritual perspective. And I feel like whoever this person is, they don't have that skill, or they haven't cultivated it, or this is something they don't have. You may have even been trying to teach them this, but it's like their ego got in the way. Yeah, or show them this. Yeah, the next card, it says staying in someone's home. This for some of you guys here, this person could even stay in your home, or you have stayed in multiple people's homes, so you know about the struggle, you know what's going on. You could even welcome this person into your home here. They didn't have to stay there. They could have spent the night, or you welcome them over for a meal, or whatever it is, and it's like, I bring you into my abode, and this is how you really feel about me, or it's just, you know, what is really, you're secretly competing with me. Yeah, messages could be significant, whether it's text messages, emails, calls, or like messages from the divine, spiritual messages. Or you could be a messenger of spirit, and they're not. They want to be, but it's like they haven't went through enough character development, or they haven't went through a lot of opportunities, or more importantly, it's like they want to be this for the wrong reasons and not for the right reason. That's why they're not chosen. Yeah, also a club or event could be significant here. Maybe this person could indulge in like the nightlife here, or like this might be one of their vices or their addictions here, or that they want to, like, you know how they have the club lifestyle, the party promoter lifestyle, the fast lifestyle, live fast, die young type of lifestyle. This might be what, like, they want to live, but at the same time, because they want to be in the energy of the poise or whatever it is that you're in. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, this person, it's like they realizing this. Yeah, also this could be somebody here who, like, they're a cheater with a victim mentality, or they always cheat. They always find a shortcut, or more importantly, they're always doing shit by literally any means, even if it's a fucked up way to get something or achieve something or find something out. They don't give a fuck as long as they get what they want. They don't care who they're betraying as long as they're getting what they want in the end. Yeah, this person is very fucking two-faced here, okay? Yeah. Last card. Yeah, you may have to watch this or watch them, or just watch their behaviors. Let's get 2 cards for you, Aquarius, or 3 cards for you. Yeah, I feel like this is the unthinkable. Like, the unthinkable moment of honesty. This is exactly how it should be when it's meant to be. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to be who you are, or like you're meant to be this person. And I feel like this is the unthinkable. You may have never thought that this person felt this way, or they have done the unthinkable regarding you, or that they would even do this or say this, or the things they have done. Yeah, and then I have maybe. So like I said, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, maybe you felt this way, maybe you didn't. The last card, yeah, this is like a bittersweet realization that you're having to come to terms with. Okay, or both of you guys, it's just like bittersweet for both of you guys. Because I feel like you could have love for this person, or you really care for them, but it's like when it came down to it, you realize that they weren't rooted in the right way, and they seemed as a competitor when you could have been trying to love them, help them, show them how to create, show them how to own their shit, show them how to get the respect they actually want, show them how to love themselves and be spontaneous with their approach or with life, or, you know, attract spontaneous things to happen towards them that they want. But I feel like more importantly, spirit, the travel here, I'm hearing that song, the old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Like, this is how they feel. They want to be dead and gone, or like more importantly, like disappearing into thin air. Yeah, spirit of the travel, and then they also have the spirit of the staircase. It's like this person didn't want to elevate here, where they're realizing that the more that you elevate, it's going to be harder and harder for them to even compete with you, or harder and harder for them to keep their animosity, their hating ways, or their true intentions to themselves, or to even retaliate against you. And they're like, look, just go ahead and take me out of my misery. Go ahead and literally spiritually kill me. Take my spiritual gifts or powers, or certain things or terms, or even gifts, or how do you say, powers they did have. They're just saying, go ahead and take them away from me. Make me a mortal man, or make me, you know, a humble servant, or, you know, they're wanting to surrender. They just want to surrender. They realize it's like, you know, they have to bow down to you. It's not that like you're forcing them to, or you're like, you respect me. No, you're not forcing them to. It's like kind of like the universe or the divine is like making them surrender. Like the more they tug and turn or go against the grain, the harder it's going to be for them. And that's just not even the situation between you and them, but life as a whole. This is somebody who may be like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Or every time they see you, they're happy to see you, excited. But at the same, or you could be this way towards them. But more importantly, like I said, this person realizes they're no match for you. This is like having animosity towards an earth angel. Yeah, but like I said, spirit of the angel. Your angelic team gives you guidance. They make sure you know everything and make sure you know the truth. Or they're the ones who guide you. You know, you're not the one pressing the buttons or pulling the strings behind the scenes. Your spiritual team is. Okay, and you may have tried to explain this to them, but they don't believe. And I feel like they don't believe it. I just feel like they may feel like it's still some type of hidden scrutiny Okay, but yeah, spirit of the shorelines here. This is like after a long day and the sun goes down. You could be a very calm, tranquil, relaxing type of person, or this is a This is just like the energy they want to literally be in. Yes, we're the wolf. Yeah, it's like imagine being bit by a zombie and they know they're changing here, and they're like, "Fuck it, just go ahead and kill me and put me out my misery, because I'm not a worthy opponent, or I am tainted goods, or whatever it is." They realize that they don't have this very gifting, loving, generous, or assistive energy that you have, or your angelic team has bestowed upon you. And I feel like we're the light. You were their light at one point here, but they're realizing that they don't belong around you. They don't belong on this path, or as much as they want to be like you or have what you have, they cannot. They can't have the grace, they can't have the poise, they can't have the elegance at one point. They just can't have it. Yes, for the enchantment here, even if they do fucking magic, or they captivate something, they learn something, or whatever it is, all that shit is temporary. It's not long term, it's not long lasting, like what you have, or whatever they have a win, it's not never long lasting, or whatever it is. Also, the movie Pride could be significant. When the like swimming team with Terrence Howard and them folks in it, that could be a significance. But I'm not really like feeling like a very sad energy. It's just kind of like, all right, I'll give up, but I love you, I care for you, I truly do, despite how I feel, despite what's going on, despite the circumstances or the reasoning you're having to do this. It's like they come to the conclusion they can no longer fight the feeling, fight the animosity, or fight whatever it is, or even fight you. Okay. Yeah, this person knows that you're moving on, or you're always going to continue to move on, level up, and do better, and become better. And I feel like they already know that you have to leave them behind, or you can no longer help them, or they're distorted. Okay. Yeah, heart chakra. It's like your heart chakra is open. You may love and care for them, or they may love and care for you. But I feel like you guys both have come to terms with the situation. You're going to have to. Yeah, they're telling you to sacrifice them. They're willing to be your sacrifice, and the universe is saying, "Go ahead." You have to emotionally withdraw from this person, or more importantly, how sometimes they say, when you have, like, let's say you're a police officer, and it's like you can't be on this case, or if you're a healthcare worker, you can't be in this patient's room or access their shit because it's a conflict of interest. You know them, you're too close, and sometimes when you're too close or you're too in deep to something, you can't see the faults, you can't see the facts, or more importantly, your feelings override the situation, or override what's going on. Yeah, I feel like intuitively you guys both know this, but you know this more than them. And I feel like, this is somebody here who wouldn't know what to do with power. They get a little sliver of power, respect, responsibility, whatever. They lose it. They turn to somebody you don't know who they are. It's giving like Beauty and the Beast energy. Yeah, this person is already trapped where they are. They realize that, they cannot go along with you, or they have to be sacrificed. They have to go through the ring of fire, or they have to go where they have to go. And I feel like with the root chakra, they already know that they're unrooted, they're ungrounded, or they're in a very primal, hungry nature, very animalistic energy, or they let their flesh get the best of them, or they cannot control their flesh or who they are, or their instincts or impulses. And this is the truth with the Ace of Swords, the Triumph Success card. Okay, let's see how you feel about it. I'm hearing, I don't feel no ways. Like that song by Drake. I tried with you. Yeah. It's more than life and sleeping and getting high with you. I had to let go of us to show myself what I could do. Ooh. And that just didn't seem right with you. Yeah. And now you're trying to make me feel away on purpose. Now you're throwing it back in my face on purpose. Yeah. And then you don't feel no ways. You think I deserve it. Like, this person might even try to manipulate you here. Okay, they feel like if you feel like they deserve this, or this is like the punishment or whatever, it's finality. But like I said, this person's not moving at all. They're not moving, and I feel like you have no hope in them, or you may just feel as if they're a lost cause. Okay? Or you have no more hope in them. Yeah, fertility. I feel like you're looking for fertile ground, or somebody else to teach or be around, or something different. Okay? Yeah, because I feel like 3 Cups of Reverse, this person may have been gossiping about you, or they don't celebrate you. They don't like when bright, happening things will come to your life here, or like you may have tried to help them, or have these things in their life, but they just can't keep them. 333 could be a significance. But like I said, wisdom, and then we have the 4 Cups, and then we have the 5 card, which is the wisdom. So, like I said, this is the wisdom, this is the truth here, and it may not be something you want to hear. This may not be like the hand of cards you want to be dealt. But I feel like more importantly, you have to do this, or awareness. You have to protect your kingdom, protect your foundation, and more importantly, protect you. You have to protect your finances here, or protect your victories, or who you are, or protect other people. You have other things to avenge, or you have other missions, and you can't be plagued with this, or you can't deal with this person, or you can't always be there trying to help them when it's not going anywhere, or you know, they can't help themselves. Okay, or they're unwilling to do the work, or absorb the knowledge, or have the right intentions. This is like kind of the channel message, okay? So this is what's going on. Either this is happening now, it's already happened, or this will be happening. Okay. Yeah, like I said, spirit of the connections. You were fated to meet this person to show them about, like, maybe their sacral chakra energy here, or you know, show them, like, you know, I'm also hearing Gene Echo say, "Where's the rabbit? He is late again." This person's always late, or they're never on divine timing. So you know, or destiny and fate is not working with them, or working in this situation. I feel like you know their heart, they know your heart. You have to move on. You have to move forward here. You have to kind of just cut them off. Cut them off, or put them out of their misery. I'm not saying you have to. You don't. For some of you guys, you can just walk away from the situation and not even deal with this anymore. But for others, you guys here, this is the only way. And you realize it, they realize it, and I feel like, you know, they trust you. Or they trust you to make it quick, or to steal their powers, or make them mortal, or make them, you know, whatever their fate is, they understand what it is, and I feel like, you know, it is what it is. Like, they could be understanding about it. They may not want to hear it, but it is what it is. Alright, but yeah, this was the reading. This was the channel message. I really hope you guys will resonate with this. With this, if you did, definitely check out the second and third channel, Ashley Laura's Addition. Okay, Life with Ashley Laura. Check out my TikTok. If you want to definitely tip your girl or leave any type of thanks, you can do that down below. Thumbs it up, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.